Hi kids! Please turn to page 1 and take a look at the first out question. A girl, Janice, bought a pen and eraser. Although she lost the receipt, she remembered that the pen and the eraser cost $18 altogether, and the pen cost twice as much as the eraser. And now we need to find how much did the pen cost. Because we know that the pen and the eraser cost $18 altogether, and the pen cost twice as much as the eraser. So we split 18 into 3 parts evenly. So how much does each part represent? Yes, it should be 18 divided by 3, which means 6. So each part represents $6. And we know that the pen cost twice as much as the eraser. So the cost of eraser is $6, and the pen costs twice as much as the eraser. That means 6 times 2. And now we need to find the cost of the pen. So it is 6 times 2 equals to 12. So the pen cost $12. And now we move on to the next question. 2 bushes stand 18 yards apart. A gardener wants to plant flowers between the 2 bushes. So if he plants flowers every 2 yards, and we need to find how many flowers can he plant. So here we got 2 bushes, and they are 18 yards apart, and the gardener wants to plant a flower every 2 yards, so we draw a flower here. So if he plants flowers every 2 yards, how many flowers can he plant? So it is 18 yards apart, and we plant every 2 yards. So 18 divided by 2 equals 9. And now we try to draw the flowers, and let's see if he can plant 9 flowers. And now let's see how many flowers can we draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's not 9. Why? As you can see here, at the end there is a bush, so he cannot plant the flowers there. So 9 minus 1 equals to 8. 8 flowers. And now we move on to page 3. So take a look at our question. A fraction dialing pad is invented. If any one button is pressed, all fractions greater than that fractions are lit. If any 2 buttons are pressed, fractions between those 2 fractions are lit. Let's take a look at the fraction dialing pad. The fraction includes 1 over 5, 1 over 2, 1 over 4, 1 over 7, 1 over 3, 1 over 8, 1 over 9, and 1 over 6. Okay, so question 1, Susanna pressed the 1 over 5 buttons. So write down all the buttons that are lit. That means we need to find the fraction which is greater than 1 over 5. Let's compare the fraction. If we split 1 into 2 parts, each part represents 1 over 2. So 2 1 over 2 fraction equals to 1. If we split 1 into 4 parts, each part represents 1 over 4. So 4 1 over 4 equals to 1. And if we split 1 into 8 parts, so each part represents 1 over 8. if we put 8, 1 over 8 together, it becomes 1. So as you can see that, the more part we split into, the value of each part is smaller. If we split 1 into 3 parts, so each part represents 1 over 3. If we split 1 into 6 parts, each part represents 1 over 6. So if we split 1 into 9 parts, each part represents 1 over 9. So as you can see that 1 over 3, the orange area, is greater than the purple area. So 1 over 3 is greater than 1 over 9. Okay, back to the question, we need to find which fractions are greater than 1 over 5. So let's compare the fraction. Include 1 over 2, 1 over 3, 1 over 4, 1 over 5, 1 over 6, 1 over 7, 1 over 8, and 1 over 9. So let's compare the fractions. So let 1 over 2 and 1 over 5. And you can see that the pink area is greater than the green area. So 1 over 2 is greater than 1 over 5. Okay, next, let's try 1 over 3. And you can see that the orange area is greater than the green area. So 1 over 3 is greater than 1 over 5. And then compare 1 over 4 and 1 over 5. The yellow area is greater than the green area. So 1 over 4 is greater than 1 over 5. Okay, next, try to compare 1 over 6 and 1 over 5. You can see that the light blue area is smaller than the green area, so 1 over 6 is smaller than 1 over 5. Okay, next, the blue area. Okay, you can see that the blue area is smaller than the green area, so 1 over 7 is smaller than 1 over 5. Next, 1 over 8. You can see that the indigo area is smaller than the green area, so 1 over 8 is smaller than 1 over 5. The last one, 1 over 9. You can see that the violet area is smaller than the green area, so 1 over 9 is smaller than 1 over 5. So we know that the fraction greater than 1 over 5 include 1 over 2, 1 over 3, and 1 over 4. So we find the answer of question 1. So the fraction that elite includes 1 over 2, 1 over 3, and 1 over 4. Okay, now we move on to the next question. Harold pressed the 1 over 3 button and 1 over 7 button. Write all the buttons that are lit. That means we need to find the fractions between 1 over 3 and 1 over 7. So Harold pressed 1 over 3 buttons and 1 over 7 button. The fraction between these two fractions are lit. So 1 over 4, 1 over 5, and 1 over 6. These fractions button are lit. Okay, so let's write the answer together. So 1 over 4, 1 over 5, and 1 over 6 buttons are lit. Okay, now we move on to page 4. Take a look at our question. 80 students are competing in the school active writing contest. In round 1, half of the students passed. Among the students who passed in round 1, only 1 over 4 of them moved on to the final. And we need to find how many students will compete in the final. Okay, so step 1, we need to calculate how many students passed in round 1. We know that 80 students are competing in the writing contest. And in round 1, half of the students passed. That means we need to half 80. So, what is the half of 80? Okay, let's write the number sentence together. So 80 students, and we need to find the half, so we divide it by 2. 80 divided by 2 equals to 40. So 40 students passed in round 1. And then we need to find how many students compete in the final. And we know that 40 students passed in round 1. And among the students who passed in round 1, only 1/4 of students moved on to the final. That means we need to split 40 into 4 parts. And only 1/4 of them moved on to the final. Okay, so 40 split into 4 parts. Do you know how many students are in each part? That means we need to divide 40 by 4. So equals to 10. So 10 students will compete in a final. Okay, we move on to page 6 and we take a look at our question. Leandro buys 12 pictures and 30 buy 16 pictures. Leandro donates half of his picture and 30 donates 1/4 of her pictures to a kindergarten. We need to find who donates more pictures. Okay, let's find how many pictures that Leandro donates to the kindergarten. So Leandro buy 12 pictures and he donates half of his pictures. That means we need to find half of 12. So we split 12 into 2 parts. Each part represents 1/2. So what is the half of 12? Okay, 12 divided by 2 equals to 6. So Leandro donates 6 pictures to the kindergarten. How about 30? 30 by 16 pictures. And she donates 1/4 of her pictures to the kindergarten. That means we need to split 16 into 4 parts. So 16 split into 4 parts. Each part represents 1/4. So how many pictures does each part represent? It should be 16 divided by 4 equals to, yes, it equals to 4. So 30 donate 4 pictures. So who donates more pictures? Yes, it should be Leandro. He donates 6 pictures. Okay, now we move on to page 8 and take a look at our question. The octopus is 1/3 shorter in length than the tuna fish. If the length of a tuna fish is 80 meters, how long is the octopus? Okay, in the question, we know that the length of a tuna fish is 80 meters. And the octopus is 1/3 shorter in length than the tuna fish. That means we need to split 18 into 3 parts. And each part represents 1/3. So kids, do you know what is the length of each part? 18 meters split into 3 parts. So each part, what is the length? Let's write the number sentence together. 18 divided by 3 equals to 6. So the length of each part is 6 meters. And then we need to find how long is the octopus. Okay, so we know that the octopus is 1/3 shorter in length than the tuna fish. Okay, so that means the length of the octopus is 2/3 of the tuna fish. That means the length of 2 parts. So each part is 6 meters. And 2 parts, that means 6 times 2. So the length of the octopus is 12 meters.